I want to speak briefly on the subject of diligence. Have you ever wondered why you get what you get in life, especially when those things that you get or receive are not what you want? And in many instances, it might even be substandard according to you. Did you not know that diligence plays a very important role in how we excel in this thing we call life? Diligence is when you go above and beyond the norm, the average. You must put extra effort into everything that you do if you want more in return. Virtually most people on this planet are average. There are some very exceptional individuals, very, very talented individuals, very intellectual individuals. And there are even some prodigies. Most of these people in that particular category, if you will, are where they are in life because they go the extra mile. They put in the extra effort. Have you ever stayed a little later on the job just to help out? And your boss walks up to you, gives you a hug, gives you a little more time on your break, or they pull you over to the side and just tell you how much they appreciate you, or even give you a certificate of appreciation stating that maybe you were the employee of the month because of your diligence. Have you ever been in that situation or something similar? It does happen. It's even happened to me in my life. Have you ever, when someone asked you to do a task, it was quitting time, all of the other employees are running towards the break room trying to get their belongings, their purses, and their coats and bags and things of that sort, just to leave, in a hurry to go. Not to say that they don't have a legitimate reason to leave at quitting time, but you stayed a little while longer to make sure that all of the loose ends were tied up, that everything was in order, everything was kosher before you left. Well, even if it's not noticed by your coworkers, and it should be, even if it's not noticed by your management staff, and it should be, it's noticed by and understood by the universe. It's understood by the Creator. You see, diligence, again, it pays. You should never, ever look for a reward when doing something good. If it emanates from your heart, let it be so. Anything that's pretend and or made up, you're not going to get a good result. But the things that come from your heart when you are putting in that extra time and that effort out of the kindness of your heart, you will be rewarded. It may not come today, it may not come tomorrow, but it's going to come. Understand that. I believe in karma, as some people like to use that term. I believe in the full circle theory. Whatever you put out in the world, you're going to get it in kind. You're going to get it in return. I believe in what the scripture said, whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. So if you put good in, you're going to get good back. But stop looking for it in your own time frame. It's not intended for you to know when it's going to happen. But when it happens, you should know, and you should relish in that victory. You should relish in that glory because you deserve it. Being diligent. Let me give you an example. And not to put myself on a stand or a pedestal. When I opened this new business, do you not know, for 7 months now, I have come to work and I have not had a day off. Just making sure, making certain that this business is a success, because I had to develop a new client base. I'm in a new neighborhood, new business area. I had to make sure that I was here every day and have my T's crossed and my my I's dotted. Not everyone does that, and I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what it takes, ladies and gentlemen. If you are an entrepreneur, for example, as I am and have been for many, many years, you got to put in a little extra. But when putting in that little extra, you're going to receive much in return. The only day that I have been off since I've been here, and I would have been here otherwise, was on Christmas. Most of the businesses around me were closed that day, and some of my other family members who do celebrate Christmas, I closed only for that reason. But other than that, I have been working on this business, this new business, for over 7 months, and I have not missed a day. So what does that tell you about diligence? Do you have that wherewithal? Do you have that unction on the inside of you that you want to achieve the sky as the limit? And it's really not a limit. You can do anything you put your hand to do, but it starts here. You have to want to. Do you want success? Do you really want to excel in life, in your passion or what you call a passion? Are you really serious about it? Well, then stop talking about it and just simply do it. And when you're doing it, don't do it with resentment or regret. Don't do it as if it's a burden, because if it becomes a burden, then you really don't mean it. And this quality is not in everybody. But I'm appealing to your heart today and saying maybe it's in you. So again, what's diligence? Diligence is doing great things. It's doing more than is necessary. It's called cause and effect. The least you put in, the least you're going to get in return. And the more you put in, the more you receive. Brother Teacher out.